human lived at Mach 1 on the meter, 750 miles an hour, where the air could no longer move out of the way. He lived behind a barrier through which they said no man could ever pass. They called it the sound barrier. Then they built a small plane, the X-1, to try and break the sound barrier. And men came to the high desert of California to ride it. They were called test pilots. And no one knew their names.
The man who breaks the sound barrier will be on top.
People say the sound barrier can't be broken. Engineer will tell you it's an absolute, like the firmness of the earth. Sound barrier's a farm you can buy in the sky. They'll tell you the controls will freeze up on you, you can't budge a stick. They'll tell you anybody tries to break it will auger in. Well, now maybe it can't be broken. Then again, maybe it can. Maybe it can only be broke for a specified sign.
That guy in the corner, Yeager's his name. He's some kind of war hero. Shot down 5 Germans in one day. They say he's a natural born stick and rudder man. Express liaison man for the Air Force. No any problems with him. Only one. What's that? Holding him back.
Yeager, sir. We were just talking to Slayton here about the sound barrier.
Is that right?
And we feel that the X-1 is ready to have a go at it.
I think the X-1's got the answer to go beyond Mach 1.
If there is any deal. So what do you think, Yeager?
Well, I'll tell you what, half these engineers never been off the ground, you know. I mean, they're liable to tell you that the sound barrier's a brick wall in the sky. It'll rip your ears off if you try to go through it. Yes, me, I don't believe the damn thing even exists. Waitress, drink from Mr. Yeager here. No, thanks, I got one. So, do you think you want to have a go at it? Mike? But since, as you say, this sound barrier doesn't really exist, how much you got? I'm just joking. The Air Force is paying me already. Ain't that right, sir?
Well, sure, Yeager, but...
So when do we go?
Well, how about tomorrow morning?
I'll be there.
Turn and run. Roger, ground control. This is Whiskey Kilo 28. Lowering and launching now. Mach 192. 0.93. 0.94.
empire controlled the world because it could build roads.
Later, the British Empire was dominant because it had ships. And
the air stage. We were powerful because we had the airplane. Now the communists have established a foothold in outer space. Pretty soon they have damn space platforms up there to drop nuclear bombs on us, like rocks from a highway overpass. Now how in the hell did they ever get ahead of us?
This is secret footage of the Russian Korolev rocket, and these are the German scientists that they captured after the war.
Was it them? Was it their German scientists who got them up there first?
No. No, it was not, Senator. Our Germans are better than their Germans.
Somehow they've developed a program of stupendous dimensions.
I, for one, do not intend to go to sleep by the light of a communist moon.
We could have orbited a satellite a year ago if we had been given the green light. Now we must get something up there quick and dirty any way at all.
What?
By combining our available rockets, the Redstone, the Atlas, I agree with those who say that we could launch a pod.
A plot?
A pod. Absolutely. Now we will be in full control of this pod. It will go up like a cannonball and come down like a cannonball, splashing down into the water of the ocean with a parachute to spare the life of the specimen inside.
Spaceman.
Specimen.
Well, what kind of specimen?
A tough one. Responsive to orders. I had in mind the chimp.
Chimp? Well, what the hell is a chimp?
Chimp, a chimpanzee, Senator, an ape, huh?
The first American into space is not going to be a chimpanzee.
No. Who then would you put into space, Mr. President?
What? Test pilots. Test pilots? No, you can't deal with that.
Mr. President, I'm sure we can do better with another type of man. Any other type of man. A more manageable type, perhaps. This will only complicate things.
7 Americans. Gentlemen all. Virgil I. Gus Grissom. Leroy G. Cooper. Slayton. John H. Levon Jr. Shepard Jr. Shearer Jr.
Five, four, three, two, one, ignition.
We've got the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm sorry, but I am not going to stand by and let other people compromise the whole darn thing.
You know, and I know this could lead to something very unfortunate.
It's ticking you off.
I'm talking about the playing around that's going on. I'm talking about the young girls. I'm talking about the cookies. I'm talking about keeping our pants zipped and our wicks dry around here.
Mr. Glenn, you are way out of line. I'd advise you not to try to foist your view of morality on anybody else in this group. Each man here has volunteered to do a job. Each man here is devoting long hours of training to prepare for it. And doing many things above and beyond the strict call of duty, such as morale tours of factories.
Such as bringing girls up to your room in the middle of the night.
And foregoing any semblance of an orderly family life. And Mr. Glenn, as long as a man uses good sense, what he does with his zipper or his wick is his own business.
Like it or not, we're public figures. Whether we deserve it or not, people are going to look up to us. We have got a tremendous responsibility here.
You cannot tell a pilot what he's doing when he's not flying.
Wait a minute. You got it all wrong. The issue here ain't pussy. The issue here is monkey.
What?
Us.
We are the monkey.
What Gus is saying is that we're missing the point. What Gus is saying is that we all heard the rumor that they want to send a monkey up first. Well, none of us wants to think that they're going to send a monkey up to do a man's work. But what Gus is saying is that what they're trying to do to us is send a man up to do a monkey's work. Us, a bunch of college-trained chimpanzees.
Fucking A, Bubba.
All right, so what Gus is saying is that we got to change things around here. He's saying that we are pilots. And we know more about what we need to fly this thing than anybody else. So what we have to do is to alter the experiment. And what that comes down to is who is going to control this thing from here on out.
As far as we are concerned, the question still remains, which one will be first? The man or the monkey? We shall see.
There he is.
Captain Helm.
The public to know they're just doing what monkeys have done.
Monkeys? You think a monkey knows he's sitting on top of a rocket that might explode? These astronaut boys, they know that, see? I'll tell you something. It takes a special kind of man to volunteer for a suicide mission, especially when it's on TV.
Somebody up there.